Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for coming on this nice morning. Excuse me, the beginning of a brand new day. Thank you for coming here and getting your morning dose of Meta Zen, because our Meta Zen is the best medicine. So thank you. Thank you for coming. Before I get started too deep into something, let's go ahead. I'm going to send out our morning energy. All right, okay. I'm going to go ahead and, if you're new here, we do this every day. Twice a day, actually. We do it at 10 a.m. Eastern and 10 p.m. Central. And just to work, we call it practice, of course. You can see that on the screen, energy type practice. These are the three energies that we primarily use throughout the meditation. So I like to send one right at the beginning, and I'll reveal which one I sent at the end of the meditation after the meditation's over, after it's complete. Even if you're watching this, you're watching a recording of this, say you're watching it a couple hours from now, that's fine. Just try it. Try this, because this is like anything else we practice. All right, this is like anything else. It's like riding a bike, even though a bike is a pretty simplistic form of it. Let's say it's like working out. It's like going to the gym. It's anything that you do on a regular basis that you can, if you throw consistency on it, guess what? You get stronger. You get stronger. I think the gym analogy is probably the best one or example. So what I do is I send this energy out to each and every one of you, everyone hearing my voice. Sending it out right now. Hey, good morning, Lisa. Welcome. I want to shout out to Keith and Serena and Lioness and Radiance, everyone that looks like they're going to be participating later in the day. So that's fine. All right, so I'm going to send that out up for a couple more seconds. Excuse me. Just a couple more seconds here. All right, very good. Very good. There we go. All right. I have found that over the last 3 or 4 days, I began the morning side of this on, what was it, Tuesday? No, on Monday. It was on Monday. Okay. So this is the 4th day. And I have noticed a difference in my energy, all right, throughout the day. And it's pretty interesting because doing this twice a day now, it keeps me in a more energetic state, all right? And not saying I wasn't in an energetic state earlier. Excuse me. A big face scratch there. Not that I wasn't as energetic, but this is keeping me in a higher, how can I say it? A more in tune, not more in tune. It's more engaged. That's probably a better word. And it's a really good example, because the more engaged you are with your energy, then you are utilizing it for your benefit, you see, instead of just being subjected to it, instead of just passively letting energies come by throughout your day. And I'll say some mean lady at work or at the grocery store, or mean guy or whatever, rude driver, tons of different scenarios we could put out there. But it's a lot of times, I have this story. I've shared it before on here, but some of you may not have known. I had a guy reach out to me, and on Facebook of all things, and he's like, "Why?" He started kind of getting nasty with him. I was like, "What's going on?" This was last year, and he goes, "Why are you putting hearts next to all my girlfriend's pictures?" And I was like, "I think I just put a heart by the picture of you two together." I think that's what I did, because she's a friend of mine from when we were little bitty. I've known her my entire life, and if you love a picture, you love a picture. But some people misinterpret that, and this guy was really adamant about punching me in the nose. He was just fit to be tied, as they like to say around these areas. You probably know that saying a little bit, Lisa. The deal is at that point, right there at that time, I had a choice. And I did say, hey, well, if you really want to push this, there's a gym down there's a gym down close, like equidistant between both of us. And we can just go get in the octagon and put on some pads. And, you know, I'm not like a really super young guy. And this guy's a little bit older than me. And so I said, well, let's just go get in the octagon. I've already approved it by the owner of the gym. And this is all in the course of like 20 minutes. So I thought, well, if this guy wants to do it, let's just go do it. If he needs, you know, I'll go do it and get some good training in. And I just did it. You know, I don't care. If I get knocked out, I get knocked out. It's one of those things. But I kept talking to him, and then I was like, well, tell me, why don't you just tell me what's going on? What is going on? What is really, it's not me. You know, it's not me. There's something else going on. And just by giving that push and not getting mad, I never got mad about it. I just said, here, what's really going on, man? Talk to me. So 2 hours later, we got off the phone and now we're good friends. And it's funny because really what this guy was doing, he was lashing out at me, but what he was doing was looking for help. He was looking for answers because, you know, we've all had that relationship, other person drives you freaking nuts because you don't understand them. You don't understand the way they work. You can be head over heels in love with them, so on and so forth, but they just don't. They're probably just not compatible. And he was kind of going through the ringer because he wasn't used to a woman like that. And I get that. I think we can all understand that on some level. Now, that's where I'm coming back. We all have choices throughout the day. We have our choices, and that's why. Let's get to the meditation real quick for anyone that's new here, listening to my voice for the first time. That's why we have these 6 nodes in this meditation. Excuse me. And 3 of them are choice nodes: truth, peace, and joy. So on that day, I chose to live in peace. All right. I did not let that guy, this random person coming into my life, dictate anything. I didn't let him dictate anything because I knew I was going to be in charge of that situation. Even if we would have gotten the octagon, hey, that would have been fun. And typically because I had no malice in it, I was just going to go fight him. You know, even if you've sparred a lot or sparred enough, you know, you go and spar, and it's that situation regardless of what the other person, what their intent is. And yeah, I may have broken something. Who cares? You know, it's irrelevant because it didn't happen. But men work differently than women, of course, and women work differently than men. That's kind of what makes it so beautiful, the men and women on the planet. I was like, power notes. Got into a little bit of a rabbit hole. The power notes: Father Sky, Love, and Mother Gaia. Father Sky is that beautiful ether all around us. You can pull in this energy right now, and it will change the way you feel. If you're kind of down in the dumps or something, pull in that energy. Like 4 hours from now, if you're freaking doing some task you don't want to do, pull in that energy. You'll be so energized, you don't really care what you're doing. It's wonderful. It's there, and it's real. As many of you, of the regular people that come and practice this meditation with me once or twice a day, they know they're discovering this, you see. And that's the beauty of it. And of course, Mother Gaia is that nurturing earth energy. And I'm going to be late if I don't get over on my meditation screen. All right, let's get our eyes closed. Let's get comfortable, get our eyes closed. Let's go get our medicine, friends. Oh yeah, they didn't last much longer, Lisa. I think that was pretty much over at that time. All right, let's get our eyes closed. And I'll clear our energy with a loud sound. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. We find ourselves floating on this beautiful morning. Floating in space, perfectly safe, perfectly comfortable. We look down on our planet and we see a beautiful pink sheen of electricity, just power, crackling power. We realize that's our wave from last night. Our wave of love, peace, and joy, our final wave, is still persisting. We will soon renew and replace that energy. Now look up into the golden pyramid above the earth. It's a three-sided pyramid with horizontal points. The flat side of the pyramid is facing the earth. And if you look all around you, you'll see this golden translucent sphere that's encapsulating all of us. That is our unity consciousness. Up above the pyramid, you'll see the Father Sky node floating there above the diamond pyramid that caps the golden pyramid. At each horizontal point on the pyramid, you see peace, joy, and truth, respectively. I'll take a peek inside of that pyramid. You'll see the love node. Now look down in your heart space, in your light body. Look down, and you'll see a small spark right there in your heart. Right there in your heart. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths in through our nose. Exhale through our mouth. Very good. Well, let's reach out and connect to one another. Let's just reach out. Reaching out to everyone I know that's here and those that aren't, that are currently away, but we know them energetically. I know Lisa's here on the love node, and I know that Keith will be listening to this later, and no Radiance will. So let's go ahead and connect to their energies despite them not being actively present. Let's reach out to Lioness and Serena and Lorena. Everyone else, all of our friends that can't be with us this morning. Let's reach out to them and all the other participants that are staying silent. Very good. See these beautiful bands of energy reaching between all of us. Now look down in your heart space and you see this bright, white, healing, cleansing light growing ever larger in your chest. A slow spin to the right. It's getting larger and larger and larger. And now this energy is reaching up. It's engulfing your body, up to your shoulders and down to your knees. And you feel and see this tube, this transparent tube, come out of your back, grow out of your back. And it keeps growing until it pierces that unity consciousness. And out that tube, you see any muck and gunk, just this dark muck and gunk that's not serving you. It's being flushed out by this healing, cleansing light. Just pull this energy through your body. Keep doing it. You're fully engulfed. Just focus this energy. Know that it's removing any cells that aren't cooperating. It's removing any dis-ease. It's removing any fear, doubt. Anything that's holding you back is just being washed away. Just flushed out of your body. Let this energy flush you out. I ask you to be very present right now, my friends, and let this energy do its purpose. Let it serve its purpose. Cleansing and healing. Cleansing and healing. And now look at that transparent tube. It's growing. It's completely full of light now. And this light's flushing out on the other side of our unity consciousness. And all that muck and gunk we just released. See it break into a billion pieces and shoot off away from us. It just shoots off away from us into infinity. Never to be experienced again by another being. Now let's collapse this tube in our back. And let this energy just flow through you. Just let this energy flow through you. This is our connected energy between all of us participating. You may feel it in your hands, in your face, down your spine, in your legs. We all feel it in different ways. Very good. Now that we're cleansed, let's go get on our nodes. I'm on the Unity node this morning. Lisa's on the Love node. And when they listen, Keith will be on the peace node, Linus on the joy node, and all the other participants sending their positive intention. Let's connect to our nodes and connect to all the other nodes. I'm connecting to Father Sky and feeling that beautiful ether energy, connecting to Mother Gaia with her feet firmly planted in the soil of the planet below. I'm getting that nurturing, grounded energy. I'm connecting to joy, connecting to peace, to truth, and to love. Now let's reach out to the unity consciousness all around us and pull that energy in as well. Very good. Very good. Now let's begin pushing our nodal intention and personal intention into this golden pyramid. If we look down on the planet's surface, we see that pink blanket of energy of love, peace, and joy from last night. On the count of pulse, we'll send out our first wave. 1, 2, pulse. See a beautiful wave pour out from this diamond pyramid. A beautiful green wave of love, peace, and joy goes down and reaches Mother Gaia node and goes in every direction across the surface of the planet, fully encapsulating the northern hemisphere and overtaking the pink energy from last night, adding that energy to itself. Energy is never wasted. And now this wave, this green wave, the magnificent green wave, is going down past the equator, down the southern hemisphere, and crossing over itself, completely wrapping our planet in renewed love, peace, and joy, making itself available to any and all beings that care to utilize this unlimited energy that we send every 12 hours. And now this wave is coming up. This green wave is coming to the feet of Mother Gaia node, where I ask all of you on that node to push this excess energy back up into the golden pyramid above. Let's renew our connection with one another. Let's reach out real quick to one another. Let's reach out to our nodes, to all the nodes, fully connected. See these beautiful bands. Imagine all these bands going in all kinds of directions, connecting all of us. Let's reach out to the unity consciousness as well. Now let's focus our intention into the golden pyramid. And as we do so, those on the love node, which includes Lisa, they will wrap up all this love, they'll wrap up all this peace, joy, and truth, our wonderful intentions, wrap it up in love, and push it up into that diamond pyramid that caps off our golden pyramid. You'll see that diamond pyramid grow ever brighter green, brighter and brighter. On the count of pulse, 1, 2, pulse. You see our second wave, our second green wave of love, peace, and joy, of unity, of calm, spreading in every direction on the northern hemisphere, reaching thousands, finding thousands of souls, finding thousands of beings right now that are in need of this in their life. They have taken that first step and looked for this, looking for that spark that will change their lives. Now this wave, this beautiful truth wave of love, peace, and joy is crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere and working its way back up, reaching thousands more of people we don't know. We simply care for them. See this wave pushing up past the equator and reaching the feet of Mother Gaia node once again. Well, I ask all of those on that node to push this energy up into the golden pyramid. This is our third and final wave for this session We'll make it a good one, as it needs to last for 12 hours. Let's renew our connections. Just reach out to everyone, all the nodes. Renew those bands of energy. Reach out to unity consciousness. Reach out to Father Sky and pull in that beautiful ether, that celestial ether energy. Let's pull up that nurturing Mother Gaia grounded energy. And push our energy into the golden pyramid. And just see that diamond pyramid at the top grow ever brighter green. Brighter green. And on the count of pulse, we'll send our third and final wave for this session. 1, 2, pulse. See this beautiful wave. See it and it's magnificent. See it in your mind's eye, my friends. This beautiful green wave of love, peace, and joy, this energetic wave going in every direction from the northern hemisphere and working its way down to the equator. This time it's leaving a pixie dust trail of energy, of love, peace, and joy that will reside there until we come back and renew. And now this wave is down the southern hemisphere and crossing over itself. Know in your mind and in your heart that this energy affects not only the people on the planet, but all the flora and fauna. And the planet may drink its fill. And all those animals and plants that require any of this, that they may drink their fill. And now this wave is coming up past the equator and to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Or I ask those on Mother Gaia node, please store some of this excess energy in your sacral chakra for your personal use later. And send the rest of this excess energy up to the node holders and participants above. And I ask you above to do the same. Store some of this excess energy in your belly, your tummy, your sacral chakra, so that you may use it later when needed. Now let's cross our arms. Give ourselves a nice, beautiful embrace to get us through the day. Nice warm embrace. Just cross your arms and grab your shoulders. And repeat after me aloud. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of joy. I am worthy of truth. I believe in unity. So it is. Nice squeeze on your shoulders. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths and release this beautiful grasp we have on ourselves on the third exhale. Release. Very good. Now let's gently pull our energy back from one another. Nice and gentle. Just pull it back. And if it feels sticky, there's some sticky energy out there. That's just your energy being added to the unity consciousness, our collective consciousness that we add to. We add beautiful energy to it every time we meet. Very good. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return. Ooh. Wow. That was amazing. Hi, Lisa. Hello, Flora. Hello, Tootie. Welcome. Well, let's see. Okay, before I read your comments, that was amazing. It's really interesting. I've been doing this 3 months now, and even now, so maybe if you're new here, I just started doing this in the morning 4 days ago. This is the fourth meditation in the morning. Typically, it's done at night, and now it's morning and night at 10 Eastern time, morning and night, and I'm having such different experiences. So this is, you would think about it throughout the day, your energy is different. And some people say it's, yeah. Lisa says hello to everyone you can't see. Those are the people on other platforms like Instagram, because Instagram doesn't, the chat doesn't feed into my studio software. It doesn't, my software doesn't allow it from Instagram, but everywhere else it does. Excuse me. Let me see. Let me read your comment. Basically what I'm saying is this is opening up new energies for me, because I had an experience just now I had not had. I've done this 100 and something times here on YouTube and with all of you, well, with most of you, and I had a different experience this time. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Wow. Okay, so Mother Guy, I'm so grounded. Thank you, and may your day be a terrifically Thursday kind of day. Oh, so you chose green as your color. That's awesome. That's right. And the thing is remember what I said a couple weeks ago. Don't be surprised. So Lisa, you picked green before I actually said it, and don't be surprised. What I say, don't be surprised if you start keying in to the other people that participate in this meditation, this energy meditation, because what's happening is we're getting to know each other energetically. And the great thing about energy is energy, it doesn't matter. It has no morals. Energy never lies. And that's the cool thing about it is we're all getting connected on an energetic level. So yeah, the telepathy, that's how we send thought form messages to one another as well. All right, so I guess let me go ahead and do this reveal. All right, so the energy I sent this morning is unity. So, and there's no right or wrong. I think over time, because sometimes we had 2 sessions in a row where 2 of our people got this correct. They nailed it. And then sometimes it's really depends on your energetic state. There's a lot of variables. But doing this practice helps you get through these variables and you get more comfortable. And I think one of the steps is just believing that energy is real. Oh, did you nail it, Lisa? It looks like you did. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, and see how you're getting tuned in, Lisa? Because you've had like the last 3 out of 4? Yeah. Yeah, I think you have. I think you've had the last 3 out of 4. That's awesome. So, and it just you're getting in tune with your energy, getting in tune. And that's one of the goals here is to help show everyone how to not live passively with the energy in their lives, to utilize the energy, pull on it. And after this meditation, you'll never leave one of these meditations worn out and like, yeah, that's not the way it works. Not for this one. I've left plenty of meditations and experiences, spiritual things that I've just been wiped. And it's not this. It's not this because we have way too much energy. We know we're moving from being subjected to it to utilizing it for our betterment, for our selfful betterment, and the betterment of our planet and all of the beings that are on our planet. Wow. All right. I do apologize for going a little bit long, but hey, I'm sending each and every one of you love, peace, and joy. And until tonight, namaste, my friends. Crush it. Have a great day.